The truth about rapper Ghostface Killah. Dennis Coles, born May 9, 1970, better known by his stage name Ghostface Killah, is an American rapper and member of the Wu-Tang Clan. After the group achieved breakthrough success in the aftermath of Enter the Wu-Tang, 36 Chambers, the members went on to pursue solo careers to varying levels of success. Ghostface Killah debuted his solo career with Iron Man in 1996, which was well received by music critics. He has continued his success over the following years with critically acclaimed albums such as Supreme Clientele, 2000, and Fishscale, 2006. His stage name was taken from one of the characters in the 1979 kung fu film Mystery of Chess Boxing. He is the founder of his own label Starks Enterprises. Ghostface Killah is critically acclaimed for his loud, fast-paced flow, and his emotional stream of consciousness narratives containing cryptic slang and non-sequiturs. In 2006, MTV included him on their honorable mention list of the greatest MCs of all time, 9, while the editors of About.com placed him on their list of the top 50 MCs of our time, 1987 to 2007, calling him one of the most imaginative storytellers of our time. Q magazine called him rap's finest storyteller. Pitchfork Media stated that Ghostface has unparalleled storytelling instincts. He might be the best, most colorful storyteller rap has ever seen. NPR called him a compulsive storyteller, and asserted, his fiction is painterly. Musical career, early work, a roommate of Wu-Tang founder RZA, Ghostface helped bring together the other 7 members. In 1995, Ghostface guest-starred extensively on fellow Clan member Raekwon's debut album, Only Built for Cuban Links, appearing on almost every song and receiving nearly equal billing. He also contributed songs to the Sunset Park and Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the Hood soundtracks, which would be included on his first solo LP, Iron Man, in 1996. The album, which debuted at number 2 on the Billboard 200, had a more pronounced soul influence, particularly 1970s soul, than previous Wu-Tang releases, and Ghostface's future albums would continue to feature this stylistic trait. In 2000, he released his second studio album Supreme Clientele. The album was well received by critics and peaked number 7 on the Billboard 200. It included Apollo Kids, a popular single which featured Raekwon and had a sample of Cool Breeze by Solomon Burke. Church as La Ghost, another single off the album, became a minor club hit. Supreme Clientele would be a turning point in RZA's influence on his sound, as only 6 songs are produced by the RZA, compared to Iron Man, its predecessor where every song but one is produced by him. Though he contributed fewer beats to the project, RZA personally oversaw the mixing and production of the album as a whole, contributing to Supreme Clientele's unified sound. Ghostface wasted little time in recording his next album, the heavily R&B-influenced Bulletproof Wallets, released a year after Supreme Clientele. Its feature single, Never Be the Same Again, featured Carl Thomas and Raekwon. He had another minor club hit with Flowers, which featured guest vocals from fellow Wu-Tang members Method Man and Raekwon, and a popular single Ghost Showers which featured Madam Majestic, who also sung on the popular Wu-Tang track Gravel Pit. Def Jam. In 2003, Ghostface signed with Def Jam Records. After temporarily dropping Killah from a stage name, Ghostface released the Pretty Tony album in April 2004. The album, while containing 2 RZA productions, featured none of the Clan. Instead, it featured collaborations with Missy Elliott, D-Block and Jackie O. The singles Tush and Run, the collaborations with Missy and Jadakiss respectively, achieved moderate success in the clubs and charts, and the album was featured on numerous Best of the Year lists, including number 9 on Pitchfork Media's. Ghostface also appeared on the track On My Knees by UK R&B group The 411, which became a hit in the UK and Australia, and released an album titled 718, after the Staten Island area code, with a group of his protégés, the Theodore Unit. Ghostface also appeared on He Comes by De La Soul, On the Grind 8. In November 2005, Ghostface and Theodore Unit's breakout star Trife Dagod released a joint project, Put It On the Line. Ghostface Killah in Norway 2010. In 2006, Ghostface teamed up with underground artist MF Doom for a still-unreleased album entitled Swift and Changeable. MF Doom also produced several songs for Ghostface's 2006 album Fishscale, which was once again attributed to Ghostface Killah. The album debuted strongly, in the number 4 position on the US Billboard 200 and at number 2 on the R&B charts, the rapper's most auspicious chart showing since the heyday of the Wu-Tang Clan and the release of his solo debut. The album also nearly unanimously received positive reviews. Ghostface embarked on a limited-date tour of US venues in support of the album, performing several of his concerts together with most members of the Wu-Tang Clan. On December 4, 2007, Ghostface released his 7th solo studio album, The Big Doe Rehab. In a May 2008 interview, Ghostface Killah stated that he would make an R&B-inspired album in the vein of tracks he had done before with artists such as Ne-Yo and Jodeci. That album would become his 8th studio album Ghostface, Wizard of Poetry and Emerald City to good reviews. It featured singles such as Baby and Do-Over. In March 2009, Ghostface also recorded a song called Message from Ghostface dedicated to women who were abused in relationships after the Rihanna-Chris Brown controversy. Raekwon, in a May 2009 interview with Rolling Stone, indicated that Ghostface Killah is preparing to release a new album. In response to a question asking if the Wu-Tang Clan are going to release a follow-up to 8 Diagrams, Raekwon stated, "Everybody's doing different things right now. You got Method Man coming out with an album, you got Ghostface coming out with an album, some guys working on their projects, some guys getting into the film world, everybody is multitasking right now." Ghostface appeared on a total of 8 songs on Raekwon's highly anticipated release of Only Built for Cuban Links. PT2. Shortly after the release of Only Built for Cuban Links, PT2, Def Jam contracted Raekwon to work with her label artists Method Man and Ghostface Killah on an album later titled Wu Massacre. Production began in November 2009. Wu Massacre was released March 30, 2010 to generally positive reviews from most music critics, with some mixed criticism due to the album's rushed feel, clocking in at a mere 30 minutes of music. With heavy promotion, it sold 37,900 units in its first week. It has sold 64,000 units as of May 12, 2010. It features production from Scram Jones, Mathematics, and the RZA, who produced the album's lead single, Our Dreams. Recently he confirmed that he will be releasing 2 studio albums, with the first one out near December called Apollo Kids and releasing a sequel to his 2000 album Supreme Clientele. In 2011, Ghostface Killah featured on UK artist Josh Osho's debut single Redemption Days. Post-Def Jam, Ghostface released a collaborative album with D Block member Sheek Louch called Wu Block. The album was released on November 27, 2012, on E1 Music and debuted at number 73 on the US Billboard 200 chart, with first-week sales of 8,600 copies in the United States. It fell to number 152 in its second week, selling 4,200 more copies. In an interview with Complex magazine on November 17, 2012, Ghostface Killah confirmed that he has left Def Jam, making Apollo Kids his last album on the label. In the same interview he also stated that Blue and Cream, the sequel to his critically acclaimed album Supreme Clientele, is 80 to 85% done. On April 16, 2013, Ghostface released his 10th album 12 Reasons to Die, which was produced by Adrian Young and executive produced by RZA. The album was released in various formats such as CD, vinyl and cassette under RZA's Soul Temple Records. The deluxe digital and CD versions also come with a comic book. He would later announce that the sequel to Supreme Clientele would be released between July and September 2013, and that his collaborative album with MF Doom would be released around Halloween 2013, though neither projects materialized. In January 2014, he appeared on the VH1 series Couples Therapy with his girlfriend Kelsey Nicole. Later that year Ghostface announced he would be releasing his 11th album titled 36 Seasons in December 2014. He collaborated with Canadian jazz band Bad But Not Good on an album titled Sour Soul, which was released in 2015. A sequel to 12 Reasons to Die, simply titled 12 Reasons to Die 2, was released on July 10, 2015. Ghostface has a string of UK and European tour dates scheduled in 2016, but no word on an upcoming album has been announced. Controversy. In July 2011, Coles was sued by Jack Urbant for copyright violations stemming from the improper use of the 1960s Iron Man theme song, which Urbant claimed as his own. Urbant also took issue with Coles' appropriation of the Iron Man brand name. Coles was granted a summary judgment on the lawsuit in April 2015, which stated that Marvel Entertainment, owners of the Iron Man character and brand, own the Iron Man theme song, not Urbant. In August 2011, Coles filed a lawsuit against Universal Music for unpaid royalties. Personal life. Like fellow Wu-Tang Clan member Raekwon, Ghostface is a convert to Islam. Aliases. Ghostface Killah, like most members of the Wu-Tang Clan, rapped under several personae, each with their own name, mythology and influences. Some recurring aliases: Ghostface Killah, occasionally spelled Ghostface Killer, Ghostface Killah, or abbreviated GFK, Ghostface, shortened stage name during the Pretty Tony album era, Ghostini, Iron Man, Tony Starks, or just Starks. Ghostface has frequently assumed the names of both Iron Man and Tony Starks, a reference to the Marvel Comics character Iron Man and his true identity, billionaire industrialist Tony Stark. Note the variant spelling. He released a 1996 album titled Iron Man. His song, Slept on Tony with Dirt, appears in the 2008 film, and he even appears in a deleted scene on the DVD. Starky Love, Pretty Tony, P-Tone, Discography, Main article, Ghostface Killah Discography, see also, Wu-Tang Clan Discography, Studio Albums, Iron Man, 1996, Supreme Clientele, 2000, Bulletproof Wallets, 2001, The Pretty Tony Album, 2004, Fishscale, 2006, More Fish, 2006, The Big Doe Rehab, 2007, Ghostini, Wizard of Poetry in Emerald City, 2009, Apollo Kids, 2010, 12 Reasons to Die, 2013, 36 Seasons, 2014, 12 Reasons to Die 2, 2015, Collaboration Albums, Put It on the Line, with Trife Diesel. 2005, Wu Massacre, with Method Man and Raekwon, 2010, Wu Block, with Cheek Louch, 2012, Sour Soul, with Bad But Not Good, 2015, Swift and Changeable, with MF Doom as Doom Starks, TBA, The Powers of Attraction, with Tragedy Gaddafi and Killah Priest, TBA, Filmography, Movie Appearances, Belly, 1998, Cameo Appearance, Black and White, 1999, as himself, Hunter Dawson, 2002, as himself, Fade to Black, 2004, as himself, Walk Hard, The Dewey Cox Story, 2007, as himself, Iron Man, 2008, as a Duban Cheek. Also appearing in a music video aired on Tony Stark's private jet. Cut in post-production, his cameo can be found in the DVD's deleted scenes section. When in Rome, 2010, as Guggenheim DJ, TV series appearances, 30 Rock, 2006, as himself, episodes Jack Tor and the Source Awards, Human Giant, 2007, as himself, episodes Mind Explosion and Mosh Pit. The Boondocks, 2007, as himself, episode Stinkmanor Strikes Back, Rushing Jason, 2008, as Big Papa, Ma Wives, VH1 series, 2011, as himself, Couples Therapy, 2014, as himself, video game appearances Edit, Wu-Tang, Shaolin Style, 1999, as himself, Def Jam Vendetta, 2003, as himself, Def Jam, Fight for NY, 2004, as himself, Def Jam, Icon, 2007, as himself. Ghostface has unparalleled storytelling instincts. He might be the best, most colorful storyteller rap has ever seen. NPR called him a compulsive storyteller, and asserted, his fiction is painterly. Musical career, early work, a roommate of Wu-Tang founder RZA, Ghostface helped bring together the other 7 members. In 19 MTV included him on their honorable mention list of the greatest MCs of all time, 9, while the editors of About.com placed him on their list of the top 50 MCs of our time, 1987 to 2007, calling him one of the most imaginative storytellers of our time. Q magazine called him rap's finest storyteller. Pitchfork Media stated that his stage name was taken from one of the characters in the 1979 kung fu film Mystery of Chess Boxing. He is the founder of his own label Starks Enterprises. Ghostface Killah is critically acclaimed for his loud, fast-paced flow, and his emotional stream of consciousness narratives containing cryptic slang and non-sequiturs. In 2006, the members went on to pursue solo careers to varying levels of success. Ghostface Killah debuted his solo career with Iron Man in 1996, which was well received by music critics. He has continued his success over the following years with critically acclaimed albums such as Supreme Clientele, 2000, and Fishscale, 2006. The truth about rapper Ghostface Killah, Dennis Coles, born May 9, 1970, better known by his stage name Ghostface Killah, is an American rapper and member of the Wu-Tang Clan. After the group achieved breakthrough success in the aftermath of Enter the Wu-Tang, 36 Chambers